I think it's gonna be another zinc penny. Oh shoot! Get the hell out of Dodge. Another day down a beautiful cove. Got Alex over there. It's really crowded on the beach, even though kind of theoretically school should be back in session. Doesn't look like everybody's back in school. What'd you get over there?
Stainless.
Dude, still. All right, zinc penny. Mid-tone, thought it was something good, but it wasn't. All right, mid-tone, irony. And I got a sand crab and a, I don't know, little hair clip. That would explain the iron tone. So far it's been really, really quiet. They end up having to move beaches. Alex and I just got done working, and we're gonna go out on the beach and see if there's anything to be found out here. And I will report once I come to my first target, but I will say it's pretty out here. There's that. Oh, Alex is he's already turned on and going.
Who's this all the music?
Maybe we'll just follow Alex around and see what he finds. All right, not sure what this one is. Sounds pretty irony, so it may just be more iron. So far that seems to be kind of the constant out here. Conditions are not good. Lots of sand and medium to high tide. We actually have a really high tide coming tonight. Oh, zinc penny. That's my old friend, the zinc penny. All right, got another target right here. Probably about 3 feet over from the last one, that zinc penny. And this one's actually giving me a little bit of a high signal. It could also be another zinc penny, but it also could be a dime, or now it's acting like it's all iron. Could be a nail too. 10 stake. Lots of options. I will say a lot of times if you catch the edge of a 10 stake, it'll give you a nice high tone. I'm kind of suspect that's what we're into. In almost all high tone now, so could go either way. Yeah, I think if I was a betting man, boy, it is not wanting to be fine. That's the other thing about 10 stakes. They tend not to be in the center of the hole. You have to kind of chase them. Oh, great, good seaweed involved too. I think it's gonna be another zinc penny. Oh shoot, get the hell out of Dodge. Not at all what I was expecting. I really was not gonna keep digging that. There's no way this is real. It's actually way too high. Way too high a reading. It's a possibility that it's a fresh drop and it's silver, but I'm kind of inclined to believe. Boy, I actually think I see, yeah, it is. That's a silver ring. 925. And it's a pretty one too. Wow, I can't believe I kept digging that thing. I normally would have given up. And I absolutely thought that was a 10 stake, so there you go. Ah! All right. I am not unhappy with that. All right, got another target right here. All these things sound horrible, so it sounds like all iron, but then again, most of them seem to sound that way right now, so I'm just I'm gonna dig it. Like Jim says, would you dig it? Yes, I would. Well, I'm really pleasantly surprised that being a nice ring. It's oh, there it is right there. It's another zinc penny. Ooh, I think that one's spendable. I just dug about a mile deep in that hole, and it sounded like iron most of the time, but then the last scoop it sounded like a quarter or something in the high tone. So probably not, probably a zinc penny, but we're gonna rinse it out. Oh, I see what it is. Better than that, I get a brand new house. Maybe not brand new because that key's been out here a while. I was just showing Alex that these targets don't sound like much. They really just a little tiny not even a loud on. And they all sound exactly the same. So if it's a nail, a penny, or a silver ring, or a key, it turns out there's not a lot of variation in it. I think it's still in there. Yeah, it is. Wow. The ocean is not my friend right now. Because every time I get the sand out, comes right back in. And I have not had a target. Wasn't really deep. And that ring, I think, was at least 18 inches, which is kind of crazy. And this, I think, is actually going to turn out to be a dime. Alex! Dime! That was a dime. That was a yellow dime. All right, I have another target right here. Sounds horrible, but they all do. Now it's all iron. Again, most of the targets have been running all iron through the bulk of it. Oh, and it's actually a copper penny, which is normally a high tone. So I can see it is a memorial, but copper penny nonetheless. It's been out here a while. All right. I had a really horrible sounding target, and I got out of the hole, and I think it's actually going to be a spendable, almost brand new zinc penny. Boom. 2022. Alright, I think it's going to be another zinc penny. And it's another zinc penny. That one's not going to be spendable. It's really close. Maybe it is actually. I think it actually is going to be spendable. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Right there. Amazing me. Number one, they don't look like they ought to be able to fly at all. Number two, they're actually really graceful. Wow. Just dove down and hopefully got a bird. Figured I'd give you guys a little view of what we're doing out here. It's definitely, the wind has picked up, and we have like a 7-foot high tide coming in, so it's not going to get any easier to get down to the low areas. There's that pelican again, and he's getting all sorts of fish out there. Just wanted you guys to kind of see what it looks like out here. Tide's coming in, wind is starting to really pick up. It'd be nice if this wind picks up, you know, even harder, and this we've got a huge king tide tonight, which means it'll go all the way up by where Alex is, and theoretically with the wind it actually could do some movement of the sand. We might actually get some movement tomorrow. All right, Alex is going to have me check a hole, but I just got a relatively decent sounding target. Now it's gone really crappy, but you know, none of these things sound good out here. Now it's all iron. It just, well, it should be in a scoop, so let's see if at least it's better than all iron. Nope, it's the end of a 10 stake. It is legitimately all iron. All right, Alex got 2 rings. Look at that. He got an 8-ball ring. It looks like it's silver. It's not.
Yeah, cool. No, and plus, you gotta feel it. That ain't no silver.
Yeah, probably not. It's probably silver.
Junkie for your junkie.
I think it's silver plate. And then you got this homemade wire ring.
Somebody was trying their hand at
pretty cool. A little sea. It looks like almost like sea glass.
Yeah, and
that's really
went
cool.
to trouble making a hole for it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Hey, 2 rings ain't bad. Well, I just dug halfway to China, chasing a horrible sounding token. Just chasing a horrible sounding signal. It's actually a quarter. Man, that sounded awful. Well, I'm looking down into my scoop, and I think I have another key. I do. Another house. Got 2 houses today. All right, I chased this thing forever, and it sounds like iron, but I'm thinking zinc penny, and that's because it's a really beat up zinc penny. Never ever spendable. Old bobby pin. Come on, Bobby. Alex and I were just having a discussion, and I forgot to turn my camera on. So walking from the towel line to here, there's more junk up here, just pieces of aluminum and bottle caps. There's so much garbage out here. I literally was just scooping up these bottle caps. When you listen to it, you know, out here, it literally sounds like a symphony of noise. But I was just grabbing these bottle caps off the surface because, well, I don't like them floating around. And literally a big chunk of aluminum in the middle of it. That's how much of this stuff there is out there. And I wasn't even trying for it. That was just me scraping the top. It's let's see if I can let you guys listen to how bad this is out here. There's literally everywhere you go. Jim comes out here and finds targets in the middle of this. I come out here and get super frustrated. I mean, there's just so many little targets. So, well, I think I'm gonna hang it up. See if Alex, any luck out there? Other than you got the 2 rings, but anything in the dry?
I found a whole bunch of tent stakes, man.
All right, Alex and I are going for another walk to the beach. We'll see what we can find. The tide's at a medium right now. Really hasn't been theoretically much sand movement, but there have been a lot of people on the beaches. Did get that little gold ring yesterday, so there is stuff to be found, and we will report once we get down there. All right, this one sounds like all iron, but it does give a little teeny chirp at the end of it. Pretty sure it's going to be iron, but it might be a zinc penny. One never knows. Kind of acting like a zinc penny now. I'm thinking it's going to be a little earring. Oh, it's a fish hook. That's what it is. All right, I got another slightly audible, and I think it's going to be fishing tackle of some sort because I see fishing line. So I think it's going to be a sinker, a small sinker, small fishing weight. That's what I think going to be, and that's what I see right there. Kind of a good sign, actually. But there you go, little fishing sinker with a little bit of line on it. $19.20, kind of a high tone. I am going to say zinc penny. Now it's getting a real hardcore iron grunt to it as well, but I still think it's going to be a zinc penny. Nothing is shallow, by the way. It should be 21, 22, maybe even a spendable zinc penny. How about that? And I think we have a spendable zinc penny. There you go. Very spendable zinc penny. Got a barely audible one. It says it's a mid-tone, which a lot could change between now and then, but we'll see. Still down there. Still going. I'm not hearing it now, which makes me a little bit nervous. Now it's in a scoop, 15 to 16. A lot of times that's just a banged up zinc. I think I see what it is. I think it's one of these little waterproof connectors. I got a barely audible signal here. Looks like it's pretty darn deep. It's not giving me really discernible numbers yet to live by, but it's got a lot of iron. But it is bouncing back to being 11, which I don't think is real. Now it's a 14, 15, and then an 11 again. And that's mostly iron. Maybe a bobby pin. I think I see something. Well, actually I think it's a little piece of copper chain. It might even be steel because I see rust too. Yeah, it's a junker, but it's nice to know my detector's working. And it is jewelry, so that counts. 67.
Wants
So
to be a penny now.
now it wants to be a penny. I'm gonna call dime. Maybe a little silver ring. Come on,
Yeah, that.
come on, be a little silver ring.
Where'd you go, Sonny?
Where'd you go?
See, awfully flat.
Come on, be a little silver ring.
That's done.
It's a dime still. 10 cents better than a penny.
A whole lot better than a penny.
All right, here's the wrap up. Not much to report, but we did get some iron and some 10 stakes. I did have a ton of plastic and regular bottle caps. I threw those in the recycling already. I did get 2 keys, which means I get 2 beachfront houses. I did get a pull tab. I got a fishing weight. And again, this is off 3 beaches, so it tells you how bleak it was. I did get this water proof electric connection, and these things sound so good. They ring up between a 10 and a 13, and they get me every time, and they are far from good. I did get 6 spendable zinc pennies. I got 3 non-spendables, or sorry, 2 non-spendable zinc pennies and 1 copper penny. I got 2 dimes. I got 1 quarter. That means I got the cycle once. Best thing I did get was this sterling silver ring. It is marked 925. It's also marked with a designer name in it, or letters in it. And it is, believe it or not, a real, I believe, lab created sapphires. And those are tiny, and I repeat, tiny diamond chips. Those are actually real diamond chips. So I did test that, as you guys will see. It is marked 925 and JWBR. So those are the sapphires. Now, I do believe that they're lab created. So I finally was able to touch one of these. It is a diamond chip. All right, congratulations again to our big giveaway winners. That's right, Javon and Mr. Fix-It. Hey, what I'm kind of thinking and kind of looking for some input on this is that for those of you who already have Pirate Mike t-shirts and those who win t-shirts, maybe have you guys take a picture of you guys wearing the shirt. So just a thought, and I would post an upcoming video. So let me know your thoughts on this, because I thought that might be kind of a cool idea. Hey guys, Pirate Mike here. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea why I do this, but every time I find a $50 at the beach, I stick it in my eye. Again, I sure hope you like my channel, and thank you again for watching and for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Sure love it if you guys would subscribe. You can just click on my head right here, or you can watch either of these 2 videos.